Thanks for tuning into this week's GH Talk. I hope you all had a great week and are having an even better weekend. I did take a break from the show because I was bored. After watching the show for so many years, there's nothing wrong with going on reoccurring viewership status. Finally, Peter is no longer a hostage. He was saved from the fire by Finn. I did see on social media that some fans were worried that he wouldn't make it. I'm surprised by that because there was never a moment within this storyline that I ever felt Peter's life was in real danger, which is why I felt from the start that this plot with Peter, Dr. O, and Nina was lame because there was nothing at stake.
Alles gut.
That was a rattlesnake.
Peter did cover for Nina, who confidently strutted into the PCPD without a lawyer. I believe she should get a lawyer just to be on the safe side. Dr. O is probably going away for a long time, and I'm glad that Maxie checked her when she said that she did this for her and James. Maxie also talked to Peter, and so did Finn. I do believe that eventually he'll let go of his anger because I do want to see him get closer to Anna, but does Valentine deserve his forgiveness?
How to repay man I thought was my friend.
There are still fans that are hoping that Peter will die at some point. Speaking of Anna, Robert called Robin and found out that she never made it there. Did Finn ever try calling her himself? You know he's gonna be hella worried when he finds out. Finn has got it bad for Anna. I mean, he ran into a burning building to save her ungrateful son, and he stonewalled Robin, who was trying to take him into custody. I am ready for Anna to return though and to see what has happened to her. Kiki is facing plenty of backlash for taking a stance against Dr. Bench. She almost dropped the lawsuit until Alexis gathered other women, including Ava, to share their sexual assault experiences. I am glad that they chose to include that in the story. Kiki needed to hear and be reminded that her voice and experience is important. The downside is that Kiki having sex with Griffin is going to tank this case. I wonder if that secret will come out first or Ava's part in helping Nelle set up Carly.
I found it at the Quartermains. On the landing at the top of the stairs, right where Carly said it dropped.
Ava went to Michael trying to throw him off her trail, but she better watch her back. Nelle has played right into Michael and Chase's trap. She admitted that she indeed killed Zach, but she would not say a word about Carly until Michael pulled over. I fell back in my chair when Michael snapped on her.
Pull over.
She didn't push you, did she?
Say it!
Did she push you?
I like when Michael is aggressive. The car crashed while Sonny and Chase watched the live feed at the PCPD. It's anybody's guess on what'll happen next. Spoilers indicate that it's someone familiar who's in the other car that caused the crash. But who? It seems as though fan speculation about Ryan taking Kevin's place could be true. But too bad Laura Collins isn't present for this story. Having her brother-in-law pretending to be her husband would have been a great story opportunity. Oscar did the right thing turning Jocelyn down for sex. The poor girl wants and she needs her mother, though I am glad that Sonny is doing what he can to support her. Oscar is too trusting of Cameron. The writing's on the wall that Cameron is going to come between Oscar and Jocelyn. Jason and Sam did share scenes this week and they were amazing. I did do a video on that sharing my thoughts. I'll leave the link to that video at the end of this one. Franco found himself in an elevator with Jason, who demanded that he get him into Ferncliff. Fans on Twitter were pissed that Franco is now involved in this storyline. I'm wondering if this is just a further attempt of getting Jason and Franco to get along. Do you think Jason will always hate Franco or will that soon change? I did laugh when I saw this week's preview of Jason rescuing Carly while Franco waited in the car. It's just weird because before Franco wasn't afraid of Jason or anyone, but now he has no spine. I don't really like that. Carly's scenes at Ferncliff are well acted, but I'm a bit disturbed by them. It's kind of difficult to watch, like I get the willies. I do hope Jason is successful in his rescue attempt because if not, Carly's going to be messed up for a long time. This week, Brad and Lucas became parents. Unfortunately, Brad was in surgery, so we didn't get to see him with the baby. However, Julian did get to hold his grandson. Of course, the couple is worried because the birth mother still has 30 days to change her mind, and of course, that's exactly what will probably happen. Something is going to happen. It's not going to be smooth sailing. What is the new DA up to? She is the only one who had the good sense to check the lost and found. I said in a post on Instagram that she may use it as leverage against Drew to try to get him to flip on Sonny and Jason. Or do you think there could be another reason why she doesn't want Drew to remember? This character certainly is a mystery right now. I at least believe that she's not going to just hand them over. They've been dragging this out for too long for it to be that easy. Yet, I don't think Drew getting his memories would be exciting at this point. Those are my thoughts on a few of this week's moments. Do you think Michael and Nelle's baby will survive? I think that they'll all survive this crash. Maybe Nelle will go to jail because I get the sense that they might want to recast the character in the future. I don't know how fans would feel about bringing Nelle back. I think they just want it to be final that she's dead, but they could bring her back from the dead. Will Drew ever get his memories back? And who could have taken Anna? There are a lot of questions and I can't wait to find out the answers. Hopefully it won't be a year before we find out the conclusion. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, GHers, take care.